How to make the best apple crumble cake recipe. Oh, this is so good, and it actually doesn't matter how you have it, just with a cup of tea or with ice cream or even cream or custard. This is one to definitely get in your repertoire. So you need to preheat your oven to 180 degrees centigrade and line a 20 centimetre baking tin. Then you need to pop in 175 grams of soft butter and 175 grams of caster sugar. And you want to mix it round until it is really light, white and fluffy. This can take around about 5 minutes. Then get 3 eggs in a jug, and one by one you're going to plop them in and just add them to the mixture. You may need to stop your machine a time or two to make sure that all your ingredients are combined and not congregating around the edge. After you've added the eggs, you want to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and then 175 grams of self-raising flour, along with 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Again, don't be scared to just stop and give it a good mix and make sure all the mixture is combined. Then you're going to pop it into your baking tin and just level off. Then place to one side. You're going to need 3 medium-sized cooking apples and just peel them and slice them thinly. Then add the layers onto the top of your sponge mixture. Now this is optional, but I love to add a little teaspoon or so of cinnamon. Now to make the crumble topping, it's simply 75 grams of plain flour, 50 grams of cold butter, and then what you want to do is just use the rubbing in technique with your fingers, but you can use a food processor if that makes life easier. You'll just see it's like a nice grainy pebbly mixture, and add to that 50 grams of demerara sugar. Then you're going to simply pour this over the apples and the sponge and just gently sort of level it out. Then place in the oven for around about 50 minutes. After about 45 minutes, 50 minutes, just check that it is cooking. I have a prodder there just to make sure that there's no sort of gluey mixture left and that it is all cooked. Then it's simply a case of dusting over some beautiful icing sugar and enjoying. So how are you going to have yours? I know that this is one of my favourite comfort foods, and if you want the recipe, don't forget you can go to my website, cookingwithemily.co.uk.